Hey traders, Akil Stokes here of Trade Empowered, and welcome to another Technical Tuesday video. Like always, we're going to kind of split this in half. I'm going to go over something, actually a structure-based trade I took yesterday, and talk a little bit about why I took that. Then if you're a syndicate member, hang on, and I'm going to discuss a little bit more, another opportunity that's very similar to it, along with some other higher term trade setups. First, I want to start off looking at dollar yen. Here's a trade we talked about Monday I think it was. There were a lot of yen ciphers out there, and well, depending on which ones you took, that's going to depend on that's going to dictate how you feel. Euro yen did get busted out. I was in that one as well. You can see dollar yen rolled over, so I guess I'm right in the middle. But let's talk about what was it dollar CAD. Dollar CAD was a trade I took yesterday, and actually you're not going to believe me, but I took it right here at the bottom. But what I did was it was based off not a new mindset, but I had a very good conversation on Friday with a well-respected trading friend of mine who, I love talking to him because he talks about the psychology of the market. He used to be an institutional trader and just gives me a different look at price action and a different look at support and resistance zone. So I was checking out dollar CAD on the daily, doing my normal uh, top-down analysis, and well, as always, I looked at my structure zone right here. First of all, I always draw on a Fibonacci, so I'm taking a fib retracement from swing low to swing high, and I noticed we came right into a 382. Drew my little line in there, saw that my 382 came right into a structure zone, and said, you know what, this may be a level where we see some type of a bounce. We didn't get to these higher highs yet. We had just broken these recent structure highs and broken these recent structure highs. So I had a bullish bias in the market. You're just looking at price action, double bottom down here. We come up and test, come back down for a 26.18 entry. We break previous structure highs to the upside, break these structure highs as well. We should come back to retest and, well, hopefully come back to test these previous structure highs once again. So got my mindset based off the daily. Came down to my 240. Now let me get my trade. You can see I actually took this trade, so I'm not just talking to you. I'm actually still in at about what am I, 74 pips up right now. But came down to this level and said, can I get a better view of it? So you can see I still have my structure level drawn in. And here's what I noticed. I noticed a spike down, what looked to be a retracement, and then a retest of that level. And looking down at my RSI, you can see my RSI was not oversold, but you can see it was underneath this 30 level at the time. So lastly, I went down one more time frame to my 60 minute, which is my trading time frame, and this isn't the right pair. Just get that over to pound CAD. Went over to my 60 minute and saw this double bottom here. Again, looking at the same thing we saw on the daily and the 240 chart, but saw the market come down here, bottom out. RSI went oversold massively, went down to about 4. Now, I wasn't looking at the market here, so nor would I take it here anyway. But I wanted to see if this was a level that the market would kind of test and probe and see if it would hold. So we had our initial oversold. We spiked back up. We retraced to a double bottom, technically down here. There's a wick in here. It's hard to see this with all these boxes in here, but let me just do this. Remove. Bang. There we go. Double bottomed right down here. I was not awake at 5 o'clock, but got up about, looked at this about 7 o'clock and said, if the market comes back down to test this level one more time and it holds, I'm going to enter this long. And you can see the market came down on this green candle, tried to push back, got rejected. That's all I need to see. It told me that this level is looking to be protected off of one test, two tests, and a third test. Got long, got target ones out at just 382, and now trailing targets for target twos. I don't have a target two set. I'll look for the market to come into this level up to 60.29, so a push all the way up there, and we'll see how the market reacts up there. And based on the higher time frame, like I said before, we'll see if I can get a push all the way up to here. And I'm not going to be greedy and keep stops at break even until that happens, but I'll trail that structure. And hey, if we pull some type of mess like Euro Aussie and what Pound Aussie's been doing and just just a straight shot up to the moon, it could make for a pretty good trade. But right now, Again, stops at break even, so I can't lose money. That's all that matters to me. So pretty interesting. Just want to talk about patterns a lot and go back to the structure side of things, which is how it was originally how I originally started trading, and thought it was a pretty cool opportunity. Now, syndicate members, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a little break. It's going to seem like nothing to you, thanks to the magic of video editing. But I'll be right back with an opportunity that's very similar to this that you may want to check out. For you guys that are non-syndicate members, make sure you if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you watch this on the Trade Empowered site as well, as I'll probably do a little write-up about it to go with. So until next time, plan your trade, trade your plan, and I'll see you next video.